Good evening, and welcome to M&T News at 5, where we are always on top of today's hot topics.
In recent news, Gloria Steinem has become the new radical leader in women's rights.
In the women's rights community, local activist Gloria Steinem is making a name for herself. Now over to Selena for an interview with a young women's rights activist.
Thank you, Paige. Here we are with a young supporter of women's rights.
Hi, I've been following Gloria Steinem's work for a long time now, and I find her very passionate and breathtaking in the women's rights community. That was really stupid.
What has she been up to in the women's rights community?
Well, she is already a member of NOW, and recently founded the National Women's Political Caucus, and Miss Magazine, and played a big role in everything, like the Women's Alliance Act. In my eyes, she is the best role model in women's rights activist right now. She is encouraging women to take roles in political and economic areas and endorse laws for women's rights.
Well, thank you for that passionate presentation. Now, back to the studio.
We will now leave you for a short break. We're back on M&T News at 5. Let us see what's going on around the world.
British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher has sent the British task force to the Falkland Islands in response to Argentina's President Leopoldo Galtieri's ordered invasion of the islands on April 2nd. There already have been numerous conflicts about claims to these islands, going back to the 1600s. There have also been attempts at negotiation to try and settle the long-disputed sovereignty of these islands. Unfortunately, territorial ambitions have instigated the invasion, and already the U.S. has tried acting as a peacemaker. But it appears that nothing can slow the Brits as they head to war. Today, the British task force will meet the British warships based in Gibraltar. Now let's see what's happening in Argentina with Pagano in Buenos Aires.
We have just received information through radio so far. Let us hear what a local resident of the Falklands has to say firsthand. I have a young Argentinian man on the phone from Port Stanley, the Argentinian capital of the Falkland Islands.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Fernando Rodriguez. My family has lived on these islands for generations, tending our sheep and minding our own business. There have been differences between Argentina and Britain throughout the years, which have made it difficult for us who live on these islands. 7 years ago, we were forced to register for Argentina immigration cards if we wanted to leave the islands. At least we are close enough to Argentina that they care about us. The British won't let us have full British citizenship. If they take care enough about having this island, they should care about us too. Who knew that they would respond? They are so far away, I do not understand why our island is such a concern to these countries. All we have here is sheep. The President Gartori thinks that this invasion will boost its popularity. I do not think so. His forces have disrupted our lives and have made them more complicated. We want to just be left alone. Thank you.
That was Fernando Rodriguez in the Falkland Islands.
Thank you, Paige, and that concludes this day's news. Watch more M&T News every day at 5 p.m.